Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at my perfect AR setup. This is a 10.3 inch AR pistol that I built, so we'll go over from the back here first. So we got an SBA 4 brace. Before I had the SBA 3, but I just purchased the SBA 4 because I thought it was a little bit better, and honestly it's a little more aesthetically pleasing for me. So that's honestly the biggest reason I chose it, and the fact that it is a little bit more functioning just for the fact that it doesn't wiggle here on the back. So I like that brace. Then I've got a Law Tactical folder. This is kind of a must product if you're going to be concealing out of a bag, which I do, or just want a more concealable package and make it smaller. You just press the button for those of you that have not seen them, and it folds just like that. You can't fire it in this function except once, and then you have to recharge it, but it's a really cool product if you want to conceal your gun. Then I've got a Spikes Tactical T2 buffer and a flat wire buffer spring. Haven't really noticed enough on that to where I say, yeah, that's absolutely the route to go, opposed to my stock buffers and buffer springs. But from what everybody says and what the companies say, they're supposed to help with recoil and the functioning of the gun. So I threw them in there. I think they work well. I just can't tell you if they absolutely change the function of the gun. Then I got a Raptor Radian charging handle. As you guys know, I run these all the time. All my guns that I run the most get these really good charging handles. Probably the best on the market in my opinion. Then we've got an Aero Precision lower and an Aero Precision upper. Used to run Anderson a lot. Then I upgraded to Aero just because the price is pretty similar and the quality is just better. So really like Aero Precision. For the price, you really can't go wrong with these guys. Good company, good guys, and really good product. Then we got an Iron City Rifle Works bolt carrier. This is their diamond, black diamond I believe it's called. Really cool bolt carriers. I have 3 of them and then one 9mm one as well. For the first couple weeks I had some issues with them, couldn't figure out what was going on, and then all of a sudden it completely fixed all the kinks, and I have not had a single malfunction with these bolt carriers since. So it's probably been close to a year now and thousands of rounds through them with 0 malfunctions since those first couple weeks. So really like these bolt carriers. They wipe away all the dirt and stuff really easily. They clean up well and they look really sharp. So this one's super dirty right now, but as you can see, it's pretty sharp. Yeah, super dirty. Wipe off nice, and has a good color to it. The trigger is a velocity trigger. That's the NPC trigger is what it is. It has a really cool angle to it, 4-pound trigger, and I found to really love these triggers. The only downfall to them is if you're wearing gloves, which I don't, kind of gets in the way because it's so sticking down far. But anyone that's run these, tell me how much they liked and enjoy them. Then I got the Mission First Tactical grip. It's got more of a 90-degree angle like the K2 from Magpul, except I just like the texturing of the Mission First Tactical one better, and I can get them a lot cheaper. That's always good. So the grip on that is really nice. I love that 90-degree angle. The angle on these are so much nicer than your stock grips. I switch every gun that I have to either a K2 or this grip. Then I got the Talon safety selector switch from Radian. Again, another one of those products that I kind of wish I never would have found, because now going back, there's a 45-degree angle. And going back to my old stuff, I just hate them. They don't, I don't know. It's just, the 45-degree angle is so much quicker, so much easier. They're very smooth. So all the guns that I practice with and train with often, I've upgraded these to. So anything that I run often will get these safety selectors. So then the optic on top is the DCL 30. This is from DI Optical. Not a lot of guys know about this. I was at the event, Ohio Range Day event, and a lot of people were asking about this because not a lot of people know a ton about them. This is their military grade one, so it's a little bit more rugged, a little bit more durable, has a massive field of view, which is what I love about it. Has a circle and dot reticle, so it's really easy to acquire your sights and everything. And I found, for me, this is probably one of my favorite sights just because of how quick I am with it. I'm comfortable with it, and the reticle is the most clear I've ever seen. So really good optic, has a dial here. Battery life has been good, and durability is on point. It's a little tank. The reason I actually had this for a while, I didn't put it on a gun just because personally it's ugly and I don't think it's super aesthetically pleasing, and I'm big into that. I like the look. I want it to look good at least too. It's got a function, but I want it to look good. Everybody does. So I didn't put it on the gun for a really long time, and then I was like, okay, I love the reticle, I love the function. I'm like, I'm gonna put it on and try it and see what I did, and the function ability has made me keep it on there. So that one will stay on there for sure. Really love that optic, especially now that it's dialed in exactly where I want it and I'm comfortable with it. So then up front here, we've got a Core V2 Cloud Defensive handguard. These are kind of new. They have a divot here to make your Cloud Defensive LCS flush so it doesn't stick up quite as much. So really big fan of these handguards. It has the BCM locking system, which is good because it locks in there like crazy, but not good for the fact that it's almost impossible to put on or take off. So really, really annoying to put on, but once it's on there, super good locking and a really comfortable handguard. These covers I just put on recently. It's not really a necessity. It's just something that I learned at Ohio Range Day. The guns got really hot, so I threw these on there, and definitely helps with the heat and everything. So not really a necessity, but something that I had learned after having to put a glove on. Then I got a impact weapon components hand stop and mount here for your flashlight just to angle it, and then the stream light. I want to say this is my dream setup up here, just because I probably wouldn't go with Streamlight. I'd go with the Cloud Defensive Owl or a Surefire. But right now, those just aren't top of my list to buy. The Owl is going to be next, but it's probably not going on this one. But the Surefire, maybe eventually, but there's other things I can buy. The Streamlight works. It functions properly. I've used it at night shoots multiple times with no issues. That's a lie. I had one issue, but it was warranted. And then other than that, it works, it functions, so can't complain there. So then I have a Ballistic Advantage 10.3 Hansen profile barrel. I've found that these are fantastic barrels, very accurate, very functioning at a decent price. So Ballistic Advantage is going in all my other builds now. I just purchased another 10.3 Hansen profile that'll be going on the newest build that I'm doing, but really, really solid barrels and a good company. Just like Aero Precision, those guys, I believe, are like sister companies. Really cool companies to work with. Then I've got a Faro Concepts Slingster. Slings are expensive. I hate that they're so expensive. This was like $80 for this whole setup, which I think is ridiculous for, you know, a sling. But it's a good sling, and I wanted something quality that I trusted on this, so I went ahead and bought it. And I don't have a regret in buying it. I just regret that they're so expensive. So expensive sling, but it works really well, so I like it. Other than that, guys, there it is. This is my perfect setup. I built it all myself, and it has been 100% flawless. I've not had a single malfunction with it, which is cool because, like I said, I built it myself, so it's really neat to see that it's working really well and haven't had any issues. Because, you know, you don't want to build something and you shoot it and it rattles apart, because then it'd be embarrassing. So really solid gun. If I find any parts here in the future, which things are always upgraded and people are coming out with new stuff, I will put it on this gun and upgrade it, and I'll update you guys further. But for right now, this is my perfect setup. So if you guys have any questions about any of these products or parts or anything about this build, shoot me a DM, shoot me a message. I'm going to put this on IG Live or IGTV and YouTube, so it'll be on both platforms. So shoot me a DM, shoot me a message, comment down below, let me know, and I will answer you guys as quick as possible if you guys have any questions about the build or any other builds as well. So this is it. Really love the gun. If you guys want to help out the page, there's a link down below that'll take you directly to my website, or if you're on IGTV, there's a link in my description. From there, you go to my website. There's links there like Palmetto, Brownells. You can go to those websites. Anything you purchase gives me a small kickback. It's nothing huge, just enough to help me with ammo costs, camera equipment, editing software, and it really helps out the page, and I appreciate it. If not a big deal. I just appreciate you guys watching the video, subscribing, liking, comment, sharing, and I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.